Please sit down.
Federation of the Nigerian Community in Spain. The fresh-looking John Bosco is he's been here for 15 years. Richard, and then introducing him last day, which was the president. And a very briefly, and then Onyeama do very, very well. Also a very successful Nigerian here. One of the very best footballers. Yeah. Kenneth is Demola Seriki, thank you for all you've done to make this show very. Femi Adesina, who speaks for all of us, SN Media too.
I want to welcome our for Nigerians here, and I want equally to thank our ambassador for facilitating this great event, because for so many years we've not had this type of opportunity to be with our president, to be visiting us and to be talking to us directly. So this is a great moment, and I thank you, Your Excellency, for the time you have scheduled to come and pay us a visit, because I know you have a lot of things to do in Nigeria, but today you are here with us. So it's a great privilege for me, for those that are living in Spain, that we are hosting our president here. That's why I say that I will thank our ambassador for facilitating the visit. I want to thank you in a special way, sir, for everything you have done for Nigerian communities living abroad by setting up a Diaspora Commission. And this Diaspora Commission has been pivotal in taking care of the needs of Nigerians abroad, which Spain is among them. So here, we have a thriving Nigerian community here. The Nigerian community here has been growing every year because of the opportunity that Spain offers to many of us. I've lived here over 15 years, and I can attest to the fact that Nigerian community here is a very strong community. We are doing our very best to make sure that we represent Nigerians well by projecting the good image of Nigeria and avoiding anything that will tarnish the image of Nigeria. We have a very dynamic Nigerian community here that are thriving and doing all our best to make sure that we do the things we needed to do, so that at the end of the day, we will succeed in all our endeavors. So please, sir, once more, I don't want to go too much, because I'm not given a lot of time to go into the details of the things we need from the government. Although later, I will, through the ambassador, make some presentation to the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs on the things that are very dear to Nigerians and the things that Nigerians need, because we have a lot of things that we want to present to the government so that they will look into it and know how they can be able to give us a helping hand in making sure that Nigerians here are well taken care of. So we've been working in a very harmonious way with the mission, the embassy here, through the wonderful minister, the wonderful ambassador that currently heading Nigerian mission here. He has been so supportive of us. He has been there for Nigerians, and we've been working well with him. So he's just like a father to us. And I want to use this opportunity to thank you, sir, in a very special way for what you have been doing for Nigerians. Since you came here in this mission, I think we have a noticeable changes. And that changes is because of your dynamic leadership. So I thank you. I want to use this opportunity that we are having our president here to thank you so much on behalf of Nigerians, because Nigerians are grateful for what you have been doing since you, take over as the head of the mission here. Thank you, sir. I so much thank you, Mr. President, once more for coming here, and I wish you the best in all your endeavors. We wish you good health. We wish you that you will succeed in Nigeria. You will succeed in every of your endeavor. Thank you, sir, and God bless you, sir.
When I arrived here, they were divided, but by the grace of God and with the assistance of his colleagues and everybody, I have been able to be the unifier. And we thank God the election went very well, because there are people who have decided to be so recalcitrant about allowing the system or the rule of law to prevail. But the election was very, very successful, the last one they had, and that's how he emerged. He emerged about 6 months ago?
No, 3 months
ago. Oh yeah, 3 months ago. So it was wonderful, because they were so divided and all that. But they have strong Nigerian. We have 80,000 documented Nigerians in Spain, and the footballers are very thriving. We have about 19 footballers, Nigerian footballers, and I'm sure, Mr. President, you know about Aziza, who plays for Barcelona. She's one of the leaders in football in this country, and it's well appreciated. But I hope one day a Nigerian like Kenneth will be playing for Real Madrid, which is my team. So, Mr. President, without taking so much of your time, the Nigerians here appreciate your concern. And I, as the head of mission, through the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, I'm driving it within the limits of power and rule of law, without compromising anything that may be an infraction. Because I realize that as a leader, you must lead by examples, and that's a leadership style that I've been able to express all the time. Thank you very much, sir.
Nigerian caller as well. On behalf of my colleagues and also the Super Eagles, which I'm a member of. I want to thank you for the constant support. In Garua, you made our time to speak with us, and also you were there in the stadium in Abuja to support us. We want to appreciate that. So.
Thank you very much. As always, to meet with Nigerians in diaspora whenever I travel abroad. Here in Madrid today, I am delighted to be meeting with a cross-section of Nigerians living in Spain. Many of you are here for different reasons, some for a fulfilling career in sports, especially in football, from where you earn respectable incomes to sustain yourselves as well as maintain your extended families in Nigeria, including investments back at home. Some of you are engaged in other businesses that have enhanced your socio-economic status, both here and at home. More importantly, through your commitment to your various callings, you have enhanced the name and image of our country, thereby earning Nigeria's respect in Spain. I have also been informed of how law-avoiding you are here in Spain. I wish to encourage you to continue to be more models for our youth back at home, as well as sustaining the image of being excellent ambassadors of Nigeria in Spain and live peacefully in the various communities in which you reside here in Spain. As I have always done whenever I am abroad, I wish to reassure all of you in Spain of the determination of the federal government of Nigeria to continue to remain engaged with our compatriots in the diaspora for more purposeful partnership that impact our country and people. It is in the quest for actualizing this objective that I established the Diaspora Commission to give focus to the management of this partnership that leads to a win-win situation for Nigeria at home and abroad. I believe that you are aware of how important your character, conduct, and comportment in your daily activities define your roles as ambassadors and image promoters of Nigeria abroad. Ambassador, you are not the only one ambassador. They are all ambassadors. As you perform this responsibility for Nigeria abroad, I encourage you to embrace purposeful investment back home. Such investments can be financial or through your talents and skills, which can help mold and develop your youth back at home. On the part of the federal government, Nigeria will continue to aggressively protect and defend the interests of all Nigerians abroad, especially the law-abiding compatriots. Despite our numerous challenges at home, such as the containment of terrorist activities and other forms of threats to our national security, as well as the devastating impact of the coronavirus pandemic, our government continues to work assiduously to tackle challenges of infrastructural development, power, water, transportation, housing, etc., with a view to creating the enabling environment for our collective prosperity. Our unity in diversity has always been our strength. I therefore call on all Nigerians, including those of you in diaspora, to join hands with us in building the Nigeria we desperately want. May I also let you know that presently we have started the process leading to our national election in 2023. Our government is working tirelessly to ensure that the Independent National Electoral Commission delivers credible, free and fair elections and a smooth transition to the next democratic government. This is with a view to concretizing our democracy and being an example to other African countries. Thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.
As usual, the president met with the diaspora community, and Spain is particularly peculiar because we have quite a lot of professional football players here, 19 male and 7 female, and a few of them were able to be here. And the good thing is they all, the passion, the commitment about their country, and with the commission in place to structure diaspora engagements, I think it's been a very good meeting, and we continue to engage with the diaspora. As the president always says, they are our #1 ambassador, so it's important to meet with them, engage with them, and there are many programs that they need to key into, programs specifically for the diaspora. So it was a very fruitful engagement. Ours is to follow up and ensure that those engagements turn to positive productivity for our country, Nigeria. He goes, he welcomes Nigerians, and it's always a very down-to-earth and very, very natural engagement. And beyond telling us that he actually recognized Omeruo because of his haircut, he also made us realize that I used to play hockey in school. So, and they were also very excited knowing that Mr. President, is quite in touch with a whole lot of things and what they are doing. And the key thing is, he's following what everybody is doing and ensuring that we also engage with them and ensure that they're carried on along with the programs and policies of the federal government. I think that's just the key thing. How do Nigerians at home work with Nigerians in the diaspora to build a country of our dreams? Nobody can do it alone. So, and that is always the president's message. Whether you're home, whether you're abroad, let's work together to build the country. And he has given the structure, the platform to make it happen. And those in Spain, they're particularly very, it's very encouraging to see what is happening here. And it's also encouraging that they are pledging to do much more in terms of being able to ensure that whatever it is they achieve everywhere translates to positiveness back home in their own country, Nigeria. And the good thing is wherever you are the ambassadors of your country. And that is the thing. So when you see the Omeruos and all the footballers, they are representing their country. And they are representing their country positively. So you see them, you're proud of them. That is what all of us should do, be good ambassadors of your country, which Mr. President stresses and again stressed today. Diasporas cannot vote, but it's important that this will sustain the awareness that someday the Nigerian diaspora should be able to vote. It's not going to happen in 2023 because it's been dropped by the National Assembly, but it's important that the awareness continues and is sustained. Nigerians in the diaspora, someday they will be able to vote. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. So I keep telling them, engage your parliamentarian to ensure that you vote. I mean, this year alone, the remittances went up by even $2 billion more at a COVID period. So you cannot ignore the diaspora. So I know they are passionate about voting. So it's an awareness that we need to sustain. Talk to parliamentarians, talk to your National Assembly members to understand the need for diaspora voting. So it has to happen someday. But although diaspora cannot vote, they should get involved. And as the President himself said, the key thing is to ensure free, fair, credible elections and let whoever Nigerians want win the election. So we all have to work very hard